Oh, shit. Well, it's definitely picking up. Those gusts are getting a little stronger. Well, the wind is picking up for sure. I don't know if I should be out here. I mean, it's not horrible. There's a storm coming. It's gonna be windy, it's gonna be rainy, it's gonna be hell. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm in Central Florida, so I'm not gonna get blasted as hard as, say, the Sunrad Chaser who lives over on the west coast of Florida. Hopefully the power stays on. Hopefully no flooding happens. I'm on the 4th floor, so flooding's not going to be a problem. Not lots of trees, etc. close to the apartment. I hope the power stays on. For me, if the power stays on, that'll be great. I've lived in Florida a long time. I've seen a bunch of hurricanes. They usually don't come right at you in the way this one's coming. Again, like I said, I'm inland, so it's not going to be horrible, but it's probably going to be rough. Normally, I don't make a fuss about things until they're right on top, but this one looks like it's coming straight for us. So, jokes aside, I'm prepped up, got some food, got some water. Just gonna ride it out. I'm just gonna ride it out with the old poop, Mr. Kai. Well, our little boy is definitely hunkering down in his own little spot. Ooh, little baby. Hi, poop. Just the two of us. We're gonna play some games. I have some games that I want to play. I have some games that I want to catch up on if the power stays on, and there's handheld options if the power goes out. So let's chat about what I want to play. If the power stays on, it's going to be Final Fantasy 14, of course. Hopefully, if the internet also stays on, so I got 2 things working on me for that. Other than that, a couple of things I want to catch up on. Final Fantasy 16, Yakuza, Like a Dragon. I still want to get past that so I can get to Infinite Wealth.
Let's make it epic.
I know, I'm late to the party. 14's got me sucked in. I can't quit you. Persona 5, I got a copy of that sitting around. Tons of stuff I could go through from that Sendico order that I got recently. Actually, it's been a while. I still need to make the Sendico video. I'm a little backlogged on videos. It's been a couple of months. There's been some transitional things happening the past few months as well. And I just haven't had the time to buckle down and get the videos going. I've rediscovered a little excitement for some NES games. I've been doing one a day NES games just to get some shorts going in the shorts feed. This is day 1. This is day 10, day 15, day 20, day 25, day 30, day 35. This is day 40 of me playing every NES game I owned. It's worked out. That was Son of Chaser's idea, so good on you. Hurricanes are no joke. Last time I got blasted with one was probably on my birthday, maybe 2017 or 16, I can't remember. We'll figure it out here. A hurricane is no joke. Worst case scenario, there's flooding, there's power outages, there's damage to the home. Sometimes people's homes get ripped open, windows get broken, and damage even occurs on the inside to people and to stuff and pets. Best case scenario, a lot of wind, a lot of rain, the power stays on, and you can get up to pretty much the same stuff you would normally be doing. If that is the case for me, if the power stays on, I'm gonna play some video games. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get in some backlog stuff. A lot of people, they'll play games, they read, they play board games, they spend time with family. Since it's just me and Mr. Poops, I'm gonna have to occupy some of my time. Hopefully, if the power stays on. Now, if the lights go out, it's gonna be handheld time. It's gonna be Game Boy, it's gonna be PSP, it's gonna be what else? Whatever else I have. That busted Game Gear I have with the burnt out screen. I don't know. There are many feelings of being alone. Being alone in the storm, at night, say, with the power out, that's wild. That's a different feeling. Fortunately, I'm in the middle of the state. I'm landlocked. It's not like we're out to sea. But still, the feeling is lonely, and since it's just me and a little baby, a little cat baby, and I'm already been feeling lonely the past few months to start with, since it is just the two of us now. And a non-speaking animal. So, let's try to bring something fun to the table. Let's try to bring a bit of a welcome distraction. Let's try to up our mental state. Who knows? Gotta stay positive. Well, the rain has started. It's just a light drizz. Nothing crazy. It would probably be just like any other day with rain. Pretty normal. Situation normal. Birds chirping, if you can hear that. So, it's chill. There's no sense of impending anything. But, it do be like that because, we look on the satellite and we know it's coming. But right now it's just nice. It's another thing that's nice is it's cool. Look, it's not cold. It's chilly, but it's just this is it. There's no summer heat. No humidity. It's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. And I'll tell you a little secret. I love the rain. If it never stopped raining, I would be fine with that. TBH. Facts. Well, the rain's kicked up a bit, a little bit of wind, but this is nothing. It's a little preamble. Bit of fun though. Hey, look, it's a mountain of stuff. This is the storage space. Little unorganized still, kind of organized chaos, but if you'll notice, it's a giant room with no windows. So this is gonna be perfect in terms of keeping all the stuff safe from the storm. So I'm into a lot of things on top of video games. I'm into vinyl records, of course, and toys. Action figures, Star Wars stuff, urban vinyl as they used to call it back in the day. And I've gone through phases over the years. So anyway, here's the space. Looks like a lot, is a lot, will be cool once it gets organized, but that's another video. Forgot why I came in here, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I need to get some handhelds. Gotta get them charged up. So, what do we want to play, really? I mean, it's probably just gonna be... I don't know. Where's the PSP? I don't see the PSP in here. Okay, so I've decided on my handhelds. I'm going the DSi XL. I'm going with the PSP. I've got the Miu Mini Plus and the Game Boy Micro for fun, although it's got some juice in it. I don't know if I have a charger for it, or if I do, I don't know where it is. So here's some options. And of course we got the trusty Switch, so I'm not gonna be hurting for handhelds. Hopefully the juice, if the power goes out, I hope I'll have plenty of juice. I'll have plenty of stuff to be going on with. Okay, so I have Final Fantasy XIV on and running in the background. The good thing about that game is it's an MMO, so it's always going. So you can just sign on, be on, and exist. Now, I'm thinking about some handheld stuff. I'm thinking PSP. It's been calling to me. I've been looking over there at it, and I think I'm gonna try to get into something. So let's see what shakes loose. Okay, so I had to run to the storage space real quick to grab a couple PSP games. So I'm gonna go with a couple things. Mercury, nice puzzle game. Every Extend Extra, I think this is puzzle related. And then the Third Birthday, which is Parasite Eve 3. Just a couple things to check out. Let's see how let's see how it goes. You know, there's nothing quite like waking up to a rainy day. You might not have to go anywhere particularly. You look out the window, you see it all happening. You say to yourself, I don't want to do anything. I just want to hang out indoors. Maybe if I have a porch or something like that, I can look out onto and just enjoy the view, enjoy the feels, the smells. And then, or you just come back inside and then you say, well, now I just want to curl up with a loved one, read a book or something, play a board game, play some board games, or hey, a video game. So that's definitely what I'm feeling right now. I'm enjoying the view. I'm just gonna see where it takes me until it gets nuts. So this is where I'm going to be watching it once it gets pretty rough. Nice view, 4th floor. All in all, nothing, not bad, not bad at all. Cautious, of course, as well. Set the time and date every time. Oh well, what a beautiful cutscene.
It was the winter of 2010, when the Twisted were identified as unknown life forms that erode time and space.
Nice. Peak 2000s opening cutscenes from Square Enix.
Whit Johnson joins us there live now. Whit, give us a sense of what you're experiencing on the ground.
Hey, Lindsay, well, I can tell you that ever since this storm, Milton, made landfall, the hurricane force winds, we can really start to feel it. You can get a look at just these bands of rain that are coming down and the wind gusts. We've been seeing the palm trees bending in the wind.
This is showing a large construction crane, you can see, that collapsed in St. Petersburg early this morning. And a restaurant owner's security cameras captured water entering his restaurant overnight.
Hurricane Milton came roaring ashore on Florida's west coast overnight. Already, there are reports of deaths, injuries, and extensive property damage after tornadoes swept through parts of the state ahead of Milton's arrival.
Well, just taking a stroll outside for a little bit. It's about 8 o'clock at night. And it's windy. It is windy for sure. It's not crazy. But there are some good gusts happening. Whoa. Them trees be whipping. Holy shit. Okay. Well, the wind is picking up for sure. I don't know if I should be out here. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not as bad as the coast, but it's definitely, it's going. Now, someone said, screw it, I'm going to be in the gym workout, so good on him. Oof, well, I had to dip into a hallway. It's got a little crazy out there for a second. I couldn't hold the umbrella and film at the same time, so it's kicking up a notch though. So crazy. Hi. Well, it's about 10:30 at night, and it is super windy and super rainy, as you can probably hear. It's crazy out there, but it is not doing damage. And this is, usually the extent of what goes on in an Orlando, Central Florida type situation. Now, to be fair, the worst of it is still over on the West Coast. My brother, who calls himself the Sunrad Chaser for some reason, lost power about 6:30. My mom, she lives over there too, lost power around 7:30. So they are chilling without power. My sister's also over there, and she says she still has power. So all good. My dad and stepmom, who live over in Kissimmee, they're great too. So everything's all good over up here. So basically just chilling, watching some TV. I've been watching a lot of House lately. House MD, if you've ever heard of that one, been watching that. So in between games, watching some shows, just sort of keeping the door open. I'm out on the balcony right now, and just have the door open, listening to the sounds, watching the rain soak everything. We will see what happens in a few hours. I'll still be up, and I'll give you an update. And there's a little baby poop poop. Yeah, get it, poop poop. Everyone's lost power except for me up in my ivory tower in the apartment. Thankfully, I feel bad for the rest of the family members. Sorry, guys. I'm glad you're all safe, at least. Super windy and rainy out here. I think the eye is coming closer to us, Central Florida. Well, the little poop poop wants to hang out on the couch. Look at him. Ooh, just a little baby. Yeah. Riding out the storm. Riding it out. Cook with flavor in this family. And just like that, pretty much everything's back to normal, like nothing even happened. Now, I do realize that some people, a lot of people had it way worse. Than I did, for sure. I didn't even lose power. I didn't get any flooding. But I've seen reports already coming in, 3 million people without electricity. That's insane. I feel blessed to have, made it through unscathed, as well as my family. They seem to have made it all out, but none worse for the wear. But lots of friends have definitely, all lost power, all have, taken on some kind of water damage. It's rough. I think I got really lucky because look at this parking lot. There's not even any debris. And you'd think, well, Jesus. Look at all this, trees and wooded area, and nothing really came of it. Kind of just sort of came out a little bit unscathed. So at the end of the day, I did not get to do too much gaming. There were, after all, more pressing matters to tend to. Making sure friends and family were taken care of, okay, alive, in one piece. Going through a natural disaster like a hurricane, it changes your perspective on things. It makes you realize there's a lot more to this world and relationships and interactions with people. So if you do find yourself in the house, holed up, gaming, spending a lot of time away from friends, family, school, etc., please just check in on your loved ones. Listen, I love a good video game. The Son and Chaser loves a good video game too. Shoot your friends a text. I know sometimes you may not have spoken to somebody in a long time, but there are people who are out there thinking about you, and if you're thinking about them, reach out. Say, hey, it's been a minute. How's the life? What have you been up to? So I think we'll end it on this. Have you ever been caught in any sort of natural disaster? Do you have any tales to tell? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear them. I love hearing about the memories. Anything you want to share, I'm here. I'll try to respond if I can, and I always read everything. So please, I'm here for you. The Son of Chaser's also here for you. He's officially on board. He's committed to the cause, as he should be. Hopefully all my Florida friends stayed safe through all of this. Please let me know, reach out, tell me you're fine. And until then, my beautiful chasers, keep chasing them.
I love Rad Chaser. He is handsome and smart.